Hello, welcome back. Today we're going to look at Sirens. We're going to look at Mike's and sort of Eddie's parts, all the acoustic parts and the solo section. I'll deal with Stone's parts in a separate lesson. You're going to need a capo on the 3rd fret, standard tuning, and here's the intro. It's basically a C chord with the, whatever note that is, A sharp on top. So your 4th finger's on the... Okay, so I'll put the shapes in the tab, then, so that is going to start on 3, 2, 0, 1, 0, okay? As if it was played in its natural place. But the capo obviously shifts everything up. Right, here's the intro. Easy enough. C chord with this extra note up here. Then you're going to take the 2nd finger off. And then back on. Okay? And to A minor. Again, the little finger. Okay, I'll slow it right down. Okay, straightforward enough. Then there is a pre-chorus section, which sounds like this. Second time round, exactly the same, but the last chord is and some A sus chord. So exactly the same shape as E minor, but just literally drop it down a string, or drop the fingering down a string. Okay, so here's it all together. Second time. Third time. Back to the E, and then into the chorus. So the 1st and 3rd times identical. The 2nd time identical, except for the last chord changes to that A chord. Pretty straightforward. Chorus. Chords are very simple. It's A minor, C, G, D minor and F. But what Pearl Jam do loads, and they're brilliant at, is the arrangement. So it sounds like there's not much going on at all, but there's quite a lot of chord changes, subtle chord changes to just remember. So I'll go through it in a few sections. So it starts like this with A minor, and you're playing this for a full bar and a half before you change to C. So it's like this. And the rest is all, you stay on the chord for the whole bar. Picking style, rather than a strummy sort of style, it goes to a kind of piano style. So just bear that in mind. I'm not going to put the strumming pattern in the tab. I'm just going to chuck the chords in so you can figure that out. But it's fairly straightforward. I'm just playing. Okay. So the first bit is A minor for a bar and a half to C, to G, to D minor, and then you're going to go for A minor, this time just for 4 beats, then to C. And the next bit is C, G, D minor with this, to F. And that bit repeats around twice. Okay? So going from the C is back round again, okay? And it ends with a bar of C and a bar of G. Then you're back into the intro riff or verse riff. So I'll show you all of the chords out, and I'll play that through in its entirety once. Again, I don't need to slow it down. It's not particularly difficult. It's just a big section to remember. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so it's quite long-winded, but it doesn't sound like that on the album, but they do this in quite a lot of songs, and it's down to their excellent songwriting skills. So that all repeats around again, so you've got another verse, another chorus, and then coming out of the second chorus into the solo, you play it exactly the same, but without one of the last bars. So you don't play the G chord at the end that we did. So coming out of the chorus, it'll be and then into the solo. And the solo is 2 bars of E minor, a bar of C and a bar of A minor, and the second time round you replace D for A minor. Okay? I'll play it through. 2, 3, 4. Back into the intro. Again, it's different this time. It goes straight into the chorus from that. So again, a subtle change, but then you're back into the chorus there. So this next time round, I think once you get into the repeated section, I think it goes around that about 6 times. Then you're going to end on this bit, so it's and that's it. I'll go through Mike's solo quickly. I'll run through it all because it's quite short, and then I will go through each individual bar. Pretty straightforward though, but it's really lovely, sounds great. Okay. There's a load of delay on there. I don't have a delay pedal, so I can't do it with it. You just have to imagine that it's there. Let's go through the sections. First section. Pretty straightforward. And then you're going to go up an octave. Next chunk. With a bit of delay. Next section. Okay, last section. So on this, I switch to my first finger here, so I play. And I'm switching to my first finger there because when I do the next bit, just much easier than if I'm on my second finger. You can play it like that. Just feels a bit clumsy, so that's the way I play it. Don't know how Mike plays it. Probably like that then. Okay, cool. And that is Mike's awesome solo to Sirens.